Hey pretty people, welcome back to my channel. So I am a plus size model and I understand what it's like being fairly new to this industry and not really knowing what to do with your hair and makeup and even what proper outfits to wear when you are going on castings. So I wanted to make this video for any of you out there who are struggling with what to do with your hair and makeup and of course what to wear to these castings. If you're in this industry, you understand the importance of castings. They're huge. It's basically your key to getting jobs and getting booked by clients. So you definitely want to make a great impression while you're there. So hopefully this video will help you guys out. So as you can see, I'm currently not wearing any jewelry at all. And that is a major part of going to castings. The client wants to see you in your most natural form. And that means no jewelry, not even little stud earrings. And that was hard for me in the beginning. I remember when I walked into some of my first castings, I would wear little studs because I was like, oh, it's gonna make me have confidence or whatever. But no, that's not what clients want to see. They want to be seeing you bare and natural. So tip number one is absolutely no jewelry. Jewelry can be fairly distracting for some people and you don't want a client to look at you and not be able to see you as your full beautiful self because you have earrings on that is catching their eye. You want yourself to capture the eye of the client, not the jewelry that you're wearing. So let's talk about makeup. As you can see, I'm wearing makeup right now, but it is very minimal and very natural. So you want your makeup to be fairly natural. You don't want anything, once again, distracting from you and your true, beautiful self. You don't show up to a casting because you're a makeup artist. So the client isn't looking for who has the best makeup. That is not what you're there for. You are there to sell yourself and to be you. So if your makeup is a tad bit excessive, or takes away from your natural beauty, that is definitely not what you want to be doing. You want to be wearing makeup that brings out your beauty and highlights your best features. So let's say you have beautiful cheekbones. You don't want to be putting a slab of highlighter or an excessive amount of blush or bronzer on it because you want to be showing off your cheekbones. And if you're trying to sell your eyes or your lips, you don't want to be putting crazy colors on them that would distract from what you have to offer that client. I think makeup is about learning your face and knowing what works for you. It's just about playing around and just being able to make your best features really stand out. So grab all your makeup and play around and just figure out what really works for you and what will make you a standout. So it's probably no surprise that hair should also be natural. For me, I find it that my hair straightened is the best representation of my natural hair. So before every single casting, I straighten it and just make it really calm and tamed because I don't want frizzy hair to be distracting from my beauty. But if your hair is curly or has a lot of volume, definitely make sure you go into a casting with your hair like that because that's your natural hair and that's what the client is expecting. Typically, a client will see your Polaroids and will kind of get the idea of what you're gonna be looking like coming into the casting. So if you have curly hair on your agency's website and then you walk into the casting with pin straight hair, they're gonna be like, who is this girl and who sent her? You just wanna make sure you're representing yourself as you are on your agency's website and in your Polaroids. So I either wear my hair down straight with it tucked behind my ears or back in a ponytail. I do this because I feel like if my hair is like this, you can't see my full face and you can't see my features. And I feel like if my hair is down like this, it takes away from me. And the whole purpose of a casting is to be showing you and your true self. The reason you're there is because the client called you in, so you definitely want to show off everything you have to offer. Oh my god. So now let's talk about clothing. So by now you should probably be expecting this, but you don't want your clothes to be taking away from you. You want your clothes to be complimentary to you instead of taking away from what you have to offer. So as a plus size model, I tend to wear clothes that show off my hips and show off my waist and make me look my best self. So let me show you some examples of clothes that I wear to castings. Currently, I'm wearing this black dress and it's fairly simple. It goes in at the waist and flares out a little bit around my hips, and this gives me a really good shape. This shows the client that I do have a body type that is in fact curvy, and they're calling me in because I'm a curvy model, so I'm showing them that I do have those curves. So by showing off my hips and waist, I'm showing the client, hey, I'm a plus size model, I'm curvy. So I can't really give you tips if you're a straight size model because I've always been curvy, so I have no experience in that part of modeling. But I do know that you can follow my tip, which is to wear clothing that represents you best and makes your body look amazing. Because I am so pale, I love to wear black because I feel like it makes my paleness more accentuated, if you know what I mean. That makes me stand out personally as a model, so I really want to highlight that part of myself. You definitely want to be highlighting your features that make you unique or different because that will make the client remember you for sure. So let's talk about shoes. Obviously, if you're a model, you are very tall. You don't necessarily have to wear heels, but personally, I love to wear heels because it makes me more confident. It makes me taller, which I feel is empowering, but that definitely is personal choice. And if you're really not a heel person and you just feel better in sandals, definitely by all means go for it. So if you're watching this video, I'm assuming you're about to go on some really awesome castings, and that is so exciting, and I wish you guys all the luck on all your future castings. I hope that these tips can help you guys and help relieve some stress on the part of the casting that you can control, because castings are stressful and they're nerve-wracking. So if you listen to these tips, hopefully it will relieve some of the stress that comes with castings. So that is all for my tips and tricks on what to wear when you're going into a casting. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that these tips help you. Until next time, bye. Bye.